everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing something a little bit different, and I've been thinking of and asking about doing this reading for a while, and I feel with things kind of coming up to the coronation and everything kind of feels hectic in the world of all things royal, I do think it's time to have a look at, not individually but just as a collective, Team Middleton and how they are supporting the royal family, mainly their daughter, and see if we can pick up any energies from them around everything, because it's monumentous, really. Now, the Middletons are like an upper middle class family, very upper middle class family. They're self-made as well. Michael Middleton was a pilot. Carol Middleton's a businesswoman. They have their own business. Their daughters, their daughter, Catherine, came on and she's become Princess of Wales. She's one of the most famous women in the world. And the other daughter, Pippa, is very well known as well, thanks to her shimmying on in behind Catherine in Catherine's wedding, being the maid of honor. And of course James as well, he's quite well known too. Of course, Carol and Michael's grandchildren are Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, and not only is their daughter going to be queen, but their son-in-law is going to be king. So let's see how a family like the Middletons copes with this. They seem to have brought up some kind of good kind of eggs, to be fair. I'm using the golden black cat tarot, and we're going to have a look in and just see what energy we can pick up, see how the energy unfolds in the reading. Just ask my guides just to show how they cope as a family with all of this. Nine of Pentacles. They're very grounded. They have grace. They're very affluent. They're very together. They're very well put together people. They are particularly unflappable with those pentacles coming in, because their roots, they feel very rooted. They feel like they've got a good, like, healthy understanding of the world. They're pretty unshakable in the belief and the confidence. They very much enjoy each other's company. There's a real sense of unity there. There's, like I say, they're affluent, but they're not. Then they've got their feet on the ground. They understand. They're very down to earth. The Six of Wands crossing them. They know they're in the spotlight as well. They know there's a lot of glory. They know there's a lot of glitz. They know there's a lot of glamour associated with the role that Catherine has and their son-in-law has, William. They are very aware of it. They're very aware of it. There's an essence as well that they like doing their best. They like going that extra mile. They are a little bit, I suppose, a tiny weeny bit, not like massively, but they like doing well. They enjoy doing well. They enjoy a little bit of competition. They're not bad at stuff. They like it, but I don't think there's poor losers either. What's underneath the situation? The Knight of Cups. I bet they're a hell of a good fun, a hell of a good time. I bet there is quite a lot of laughs. they're very grounded. They know how to have a party. I guess they don't know how they do like to have a get together and a family meal and some wine. Um, there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of romance there. There's a lot of very it's very enjoyable to be around them. They're very kind of happy-go-lucky, glass is always half full kind of attitude as well. Yeah, and there's the star shining down on it all. There's a real sense here as well that it's a new way of doing things. I feel they're very grounded. They're enjoying it. They're definitely enjoying the lead up, I feel, to the coronation. A little bit more than maybe King Charles is. The Six of Wands crossing over. They do enjoy being part of that family. They do enjoy William. They do enjoy all of it. They're very intertwined with it now. And I feel it's just like they are really kind of healthy, wholesome, even people. What's leaving the situation? The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, of course, would come up in the past, and I don't like bringing them into it. I really don't. But I feel like they had some concern for Harry, but I feel like that is in the past, and some warmth to Harry. I don't think we're going to get any of the tea other than that they have kind of separated mentally from Harry being part of the family. They see him as distant and past now, even though he is Prince William's brother. It does feel like, well, look, they hurt William, they hurt Catherine, so who can blame the Middletons for being protective of William and Catherine and their children? You can't. Ooh, the sun. Okay. Okay. It's interesting. Oh, I've just got the heebie-jeebies. The devil has shown up in this reading, and so is the King of Pentacles. I feel like they know that someone was obsessed by Catherine. They know the jealousy. They can see it. They can see the control that is trying to be exerted onto their daughter by people in the media, by people by Meghan and Harry. They know there's jealousy there. They know that she is absolutely 110% jealous of Catherine. And while it's interesting that this has come up, because there's something in People magazine that's just come out today. And it's trying to paint a narrative. I've just done a reading on it, actually. It's trying to paint a narrative around the walk they did around the time of the Queen's funeral, before the Queen's funeral, in Windsor. But even though they do have some reservations about everything that's happened, and even though that I think they've almost energetically stepped back and cut off. Because remember, Pippa was very pally with, it appeared to be very friendly with Pippa at the wedding, at William and Catherine's wedding. Maybe that is a reason, another reason why Meghan really doesn't like Catherine, because Pippa might have been the one that got away. Well done, Pippa. The Three of Pentacles there, they're trying to work past it, they're trying to work through it. Now the sun's coming up. That's very interesting. They might be getting the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Carol and Michael may be becoming grandparents again. Of course, the sun also means the celebration, happiness, joy, light coming into the world, but it's often to do with children as well. So you could say that they find real joy in their family. They specifically find real joy in the kids. It does look like there is some kind of children on the way. What we have here is the Queen of Cups. And I never thought of this, but they really get on with Camilla. They really get on with Camilla. Do you know what? I'd never even thought of it. I hadn't. I really feel like the Middletons have been a really kind of like, they're very, very together family. And you know how, well, look what's happened with the royal family over the years. There's jealousy and all kinds of stuff that's gone on. And I feel like they have grounded the Windsors. Not as in they're not allowed to go out with their mates, but I feel like it's kind of, they have really kind of brought the Windsors into a state of touching grass. I think it's been very, very good for William. I think it's been very, very good for all of them. I think Camilla's had a long road herself with being accepted by the general public, because the press really went for Camilla, the press really went for Catherine. But she's like, Camilla's there now, and I feel like there's hope. They're very hopeful for Camilla and what's happening next. I don't see them being a big change in all of this. One of the things we see at the end of the reading is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is William. And William is Cancerian, so he'd come through as Cups. And as is Camilla, so she comes through as Queen of Cups. There's almost this kind of awareness that William is really family. Like, he's almost as close, if not, he is seen as blood family to them. They have a great deal of respect for him. He is one of them. I'm feeling that we are going to get something more coming out. With the star shining on there, it is a fortunate time for them. It's a miraculous time for them. There's a real kind of new way of doing things. Now, the star in reverse comes up a lot when we're doing readings around King Charles and all of that kind of thing. And everyone knows it's a little bit of a weird time while things get settled in. But I feel like it's actually it is actually a blessing for the monarchy. They are a miracle for the monarchy in a way. It's really, really good. Like this little family is just really grounded, really nice. They like doing things. They're a little bit competitive. I mean, they've brought the girls up well. I'm sure Catherine was into sports and stuff when she was younger. So that's what I mean by competitive. I don't mean like, you know, aggressive with it. It's just like healthy sports minded. They like good eggs. So like if they lose, say they were running a race and they lost, they wouldn't like hold it against the winner. They would congratulate the winner and just they'd try and perform better next time so they won because they want to win. That's what's, you know, it's just one of those things. Interesting about the devil as well there. And that comes up and repeated and repeated and repeated. They know there's this obsessional kind of energy there. And I feel like that's a concern. They have a real concern around that. I was really hoping that they wouldn't come up. Because I've used this deck a few times for myself and yeah. I haven't pulled that card from this deck before. So, you know, it's one of those things. There we go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I know it's a little bit different. Thank you very much if you have been here and listened to the end. I do appreciate you guys. If there's any readings you'd like me to do, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for your support and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye, everyone.